Hello guys, and welcome to my channel. I decided I'm gonna be recording all the PCs that I buy and showing you how I'm checking out the motherboards, if they're working, and checking out the PCs globally. What we have today is one PC that is coming on the table. This is how it looks. Let me just check on the camera. How do you see it? Okay, so the case itself is Gigabyte case. It's not bad, but since it's missing a page, it won't be good for us for any further use. Okay, what can we see? What's inside? I can tell you that everything is very blue. I don't know if that's on purpose or it just turned out to have bluish stuff, but it is what it is. So let's see. We can see that it's an AMD board with an AMD processor. It has IDE and SATA 2. There's no hard drive, there's only CD-ROM. As I can see, it's FSP group power supply, 400 watts. They're usually pretty good power supplies. I can see the power supply is connected, and I can see that we're missing RAM. By looking at this board, I'd say it's DDR2, so let's put one inside. 512. Okay, this should be okay. I can see there's a lot of dust on the RAM slots, but let's try. Okay, this should be it. We're gonna connect the power cable and okay, switch to on, and I'm gonna connect the video cable. Yeah, there's an onboard integrated GPU. Okay, so it's connected, and let's try to turn it on. So fans are spinning. I don't see anything on the camera, on the screen yet. Oh, let me just see if... Okay, it will be on the screen now. I'm gonna turn off the light now. As you can see, it got past the boot screen. We'll just reboot it. Oh, yeah, it will be good to plug in the keyboard also. Okay, let's restart the PC. And we're gonna press delete to enter the BIOS. What I can see is that power supply's fan is not working. Don't like that. Is it stuck or no? It's completely dead, so we won't be running it for a long time. Okay, Pioneer. I didn't see that brand in CD-ROMs for quite some time. Let me just see where to find processor name. If anyone can see it, tell me. It's usually somewhere here, but I can't see it. Okay, so we won't be seeing it here. Never mind, we're gonna take out the board anyway and we'll see what it is actually when we take out the processor. Okay. The power supply itself is not worth changing. The fans, I do have fans sitting around, I could change it, but I'm not sure if it's worth anything changing it and selling them. Since the case is not good, we are taking everything out that we can use, and it's mostly motherboard and the processor. So we're gonna leave the RAM here actually. Oh, sorry for touching the camera. Okay, that's it. Some front panels, USB connections. Okay, we got some SATA connectors, some IDE for the CD-ROM drive. We can take it out so we have more space. Unplug the power. Okay, and front panel is here. Unplug everything there. Unplug. It has an additional fan here and in the back. That's Gigabyte case standard. Okay, now we can just unscrew the motherboard and we can turn on the light back. Maybe you'll see better. Okay, let's get to work. A lot of screws here, probably unnecessary, but that's how they do it. Okay, put the screws here. We didn't unplug the other fan. We'll do it right now. Not going so easy. Okay. I'm just looking at where did these get power from. Yeah, from the motherboard. Okay. They're both connected to the same cable. Let's go on with unscrewing. There's one here. Okay. That's it. Let's just put the screws away so they're not on my table. Straight head here. Okay. So we got a motherboard now. Okay, it's here. We'll put her aside and we'll continue clearing out the case. Taking out the power supply. It's looking nice. Some dust here and there, but nothing special. I don't know, maybe it would be cool in a video to change the cooler. I mean the fan. We'll see. We'll put it on the side for now. Fans also. Okay, one is out. So as you can see, Gigabyte fan. It's 120mm, standard size. To take this one out, where did I get stuck? Okay, to take this one out, we need to take the front end. And the front panel, it's always hooked by some plastic hooks here. Since I don't care much about braking, since it's going to recycling trash anyway, I'm just gonna pull it. Yeah. Don't like breaking it, but okay, let me just show you the amount of dust that is there. Wait. Okay, can you see this? This has piled up in years. There's so much of it. That's why you should sometimes clean your PCs. By cleaning, I mean vacuum. But don't take the front panel out like I did. Because you're gonna break it. Okay. So, that's out. And I just noticed that I didn't even Google the motherboard. I didn't check anything about it. But I will. Okay. Since the case itself has no value, the thing that has value is, are the wires, because they contain copper, and my buyer is buying copper wires, so we always take them out. It's always better to get some value out of these old cases, because when I sell it as a whole case, you get almost no money for it. It's like, I think, 12 cents per kilo, and you have to pay the taxes on that, so it's really no value. But if you have it separated, for example, you can take out the motors out of the fans and sell the motors separately. They're like, I'm not actually sure, about €0.50 per kilo. Still better than selling it for 12 cents. And you can get some cash from the wiring. Let me just take this out. Okay, plastic. And of course, if the case is good, I would not be doing this, because I rather have the case to be reused than trashed, right? Okay. So we're gonna close it up now. As you remember, one side is okay, second one we had to broke a bit, but it's holding up nicely. And there it is. It's empty case. There are still these holders. Sometimes I remove them, sometimes I don't. Anyway, that's about it if you're looking at this case. One important thing I forgot, I just saw it now. I forgot to take the I/O shield, but it is here now. And now we can return our main star of the evening, and that's the motherboard. I'm gonna move the camera a bit, sorry. Okay, so as you can see, it has some dust. We're gonna clean that. It's nothing problematic. As I can see, there's a lot of dust in the PCI Express slots. I also saw it here on DDR slots, so that can be a problem, but we did not have a problem because I placed the DDR, the RAM on the slot that was clean. Okay, so we took the cooler down. I don't know if you can see it, but I can read which processor is it from the paste on the cooler. It's crazy. Okay, as you can see, all the paste went down. We're gonna clean it a bit, and we're gonna check out which CPU is that. AMD Athlon 64X2. There are some signs. I don't know what is it. Let me Google. I'd say it's a good CPU. It's X2 5600. Let me see if it's worth anything online. Of course on eBay, because it's where I'm selling my stuff also. Yeah, $10. Not bad. Okay, let's check out the motherboard. So we got one for $40, $60, $113, $75. Nothing special. The what I noticed, the AMD cards are much cheaper than Intel cards. So as you can see, if you can see, one was sold for $70, one was sold for 120, but it was brand new. Okay, anyway, let's continue our work. First we'll take out the RAM and we're gonna clean it. So what I like to do is clean it with this brush. But since this one is, I can see the dust inside, we use something stronger. Now clean. Also, while you're cleaning it, you should always inspect to see if anything is broken or something is maybe missing. Oh, lots of it. I turn on the fan now. But I won't because you want to clean it. Okay, this is now clean. It was probably a graphic card on this one because it's clean and the other PCI Express port was not clean. I don't know if you can see all the dust on the video. It's quite dusty. Oh, nice. There's still cover over there. Since I will be selling the motherboard with a fan, with the CPU, I won't be removing the CPU now. And since I will be sending out the fan with the motherboard, I always take down the fan because it's heavy, bulky, and you know how people in the delivery companies, what they do with the packages. That's why I won't be putting any new paste on this PC right now. I will just clean it, and since I don't want it to run without the paste and even a second, I won't be wiping the paste off the cooler right now. Okay, this is actually a good way for having the brackets working quite nice. Okay. On some coolers you can take down the cooler, but this one doesn't have any screws, so I don't want to mess around with it. Okay, we're gonna use my power supply now and test it again, just to make sure it's working fine. Like this also. Okay. Yeah, we'll need some RAM. I'll put it in the dirty slot to see if I cleaned it well. Sorry if I'm standing in front of the camera. Okay, it's there. Okay. Motherboard power, check. CPU power, check. Okay, we can now turn on the motherboard with a screwdriver, but since I bought this switches for that, I won't be doing it. doing it because it will look better like this. Okay, so power supply is there, it's off, now it's on. Let's turn it on. And let's see what happens on the screen. Is it alive or not? Okay, green light is there. And it's alive, as expected. Okay, so this is it. You can see the motherboard is working. It's now nicely cleaned. We'll just wipe off the... Okay, I forgot to turn on the fan. Fan is working too. Fan should be working. Let's turn it on again. Which is it? Okay. Okay, the fan is working. We kind of messed around with it because we didn't plug it on right away, but it is working, as you can see. Okay, when you stop it, yeah, it takes time to start again. Seems like the fan is not the best. I'll have to write that down. Just checking if the connector is good. Yeah. This sort of things happen while you're doing and not reading, and when you're first time recording a live video. Sorry about that. So it was plugged in on the Chase's fan plug-in. It's 4 pins also, so okay, now it's working. Yeah. Anyway, this is it for today's video. Thank you for watching. I do have another PC that we're gonna check out in the next series. Since it's quite late today, we didn't have time to record another PC, but in the next episodes, if you like them, we will be recording multiple PCs, so it will be more interesting to watch for you. Thanks for watching and goodbye.